The world's most powerful AI just went behind a paywall today. And the model wars are only getting started. This is the Celestial Ledger for June 23, 2026. The day Anthropic's Fable 5 goes behind a paywall. The day the AI model wars enter a new phase. 3 stories define today's AI landscape. SpaceX acquires Cursor for $60 billion. Fable 5 moves to usage credits. And Gemini 3.5 Pro nears general availability. Today is the day. After 2 weeks of free access on Pro and Max plans, Anthropic's Fable 5 moves to usage credits. Developers will now pay API rates for the most capable Claude model, roughly twice the cost of Opus 4.8. Fable 5 is the first publicly available Mythos-class model, Anthropic's highest tier of frontier AI. It tops nearly every benchmark while using a third of the reasoning tokens that GPT 5.5 needs. And it's been called too capable to be free. Claude Max costs $200 a month. Starting today, Fable 5 access costs more on top. Pro users at $20 a month lose Fable 5 entirely unless they pay per query, roughly 50 cents each. Frontier AI is becoming a luxury product. SpaceX just closed the largest startup acquisition in history. $60 billion for Cursor, the AI coding startup that went from university project to developer essential in 4 years. This is SpaceX's bet that AI coding tools will define the next decade of software. Cursor started as Anysphere in 2022. It went through OpenAI's accelerator, raised $900 million in its Series C, then another $2.3 billion. Now it joins SpaceX alongside xAI in what Musk calls the biggest bet on AI coding in history. 4 major players now dominate the frontier. Anthropic with Fable 5. SpaceX with Groq and Cursor. Google with Gemini 3.5 Pro nearing launch. And OpenAI with their GPT-5 pipeline. The competition has never been more intense. SpaceX pitched investors a $28 trillion addressable market during their IPO. $26 trillion of that comes from AI. $2.4 trillion from AI infrastructure alone, a satellite constellation for AI compute. And $22.7 trillion in what they call enterprise applications. Meanwhile, AI chipmaker Groq confirmed a $650 million raise. They're restaffing after Nvidia's $20 billion not quite acqui-hire. Inference acceleration is becoming the new chip battleground, whoever runs models fastest wins developers. OpenAI launched a new initiative to find and patch open-source bugs using AI. It's a strategic move, positioning their models as tools for security while shaping the narrative around responsible AI deployment. Google DeepMind placed a $75 million bet on Hollywood with a deal with A24. It signals Google's ambition to bring AI into film production, and it's another front in the model wars as AI companies compete for creative talent. Let's put the numbers together. The total AI addressable market is $28 trillion. The Cursor acquisition alone was $60 billion. Anthropic may be worth nearly $1 trillion. And today, the most capable publicly available AI went behind a paywall for the first time. For developers and AI builders, the playbook is clear. Shop around, compare Fable 5, Gemini 3.5 Pro, and GPT pricing. Diversify, don't rely on one frontier model. Watch what happens with Cursor inside SpaceX. And keep building with open source models as they close the gap. Fable 5's journey has been extraordinary. Launched June 9th as an instant frontier leader. Suspended June 12th by US government request over safety concerns. Restored June 18th with additional mitigations. And today, June 23rd, behind a paywall. What comes next? Gemini 3.5 Pro goes GA any day now. OpenAI is developing GPT 5.6. Anthropic may restore Fable 5 in the Max tier eventually. And open-source models are closing the gap faster than ever. The model wars are just getting started. The big picture, AI is entering the great paywall era. The models that define the frontier are becoming too expensive to give away. The infrastructure race, chips, data centers, satellite compute is the real story. 2026 is the year AI got expensive. The key takeaway: frontier AI is being walled off. The winners in this new era will be those who own the infrastructure. Open source models become the de facto free tier. And the Celestial Ledger will be here every day to track it all. That's your Celestial Ledger for June 23rd. Subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you tomorrow with the next chapter of AI history.